Hi, third time's a charm. I have tried twice to upload this video, and I will not give up, because I will do what I'm trying to do here. Okay, it's Epo Lady. Of course, you know that. You tuned into my channel, so you know that it's Epo Lady. And you know that I love you. And you just know. So, this video is going to be about, I'm just trying to give God his due praise because of an opportunity that he has given me. Excuse me. And I know I sound kind of funny. I just got over not having a voice at all yesterday, so happy about that. I was so frustrated without my voice. Anyways, I have been working about 4 years, and in those 4 years when I was not working secularly, I had a very close circle. I had a very common circle. Everyone basically believed how I believed, and well, you know, there were many variations because I've even just belief systems and cultures and all of that were kind of similar. Now in this work situation, I have it's so across the board. It's like a rainbow across the board. The belief systems, the character, the cultures, the races, everything, just so very vast in just in your variety. So me being who I am, and if you have been watching Epo Lady for any amount of time, you probably have figured out by now that I just love the Lord, and I won't take it back. That's just how that goes. But on the other hand, I refuse to be one of those obnoxious Christians who don't know how to say 4 words that are relevant to what somebody else is talking about. It's like the whole time somebody else is having a conversation, you're thinking about how you can make it go your way or whatever. I believe that when you live, move, and have your being in God, that's what you do. Everything about you just radiates that. Your lifestyle, your conversation, everything, your swag. Okay, Jesus had mad swag, okay? I mean, when other people were panicking, he was asleep in the bottom of the ship. When other people were panicking because this woman, oh, she's an adulterer, she's doing this, Jesus was writing in the sand, like, chilling. You know what I'm saying? He was not panicking with them. When they were in an uproar, he was not in an uproar with them. He controlled his atmosphere. So, Christian, Christ-like, be like him. Get on his level. Get his swag. That's all I'm trying to say about Christianity or whatever. So, I said all that to say, I do not want to beat people over the head with the Bible. Now that I'm in this work situation, I understand that there are politics, there are office politics, and I also thank God for all the time I was out of work, because it seems as though a lot of Christians who have been in the workplace have just been, maybe they've been badgered and beat over the head with a be quiet stick or something, because they are trying so hard to conform and fit in with the world. Like, I'm not trying to, I don't walk around speaking in tongues and jumping up and down and shouting Jesus all day at work, but people can tell that something is different about me. You know what I'm saying? And they ask often, and they make reference to my individuality. And really, it's not really about being an individual. Is it? Well, maybe it is. I'm one with Christ. You know, I'm joint heir with him. But anyways, so saying that when God gives me an opportunity to give his name glory, I take it. I jump on it, because every opportunity is not from God. That's the people who, when somebody at work says, hey, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm blessed of the Lord and highly favored. I tell you, God is coming back, and when he comes back, he's coming for a church. Okay, really? All they asked you was how you were doing today, and that makes them not want to talk to you anymore. That makes them not want to even, and I understand. My motto has been for years, if you're going to say whatever you're going to say, I'm going to say whatever I want to say. That's been my motto. So if you were sitting over here cursing and your nasty mouth and all that, okay, do your thing, but don't look at me crazy when I pray over my food. Don't look at me crazy when you ask me a question and I start giving God the glory. So what happened today is because let me just one more disclaimer. I don't believe in compromise. Compromise is not, it's not good business. But today, sitting at the table with some women, one of the women were she was asking a question about becoming pregnant, and three of us, it was four of us, three of us had children. The woman who was talking about it, she did not have children. She wanted to know if it was easy for us to get pregnant or how long did we try and this, that, and the other. So she asked, and I also don't care about, outside of spirituality, I don't like when people talk so much like they know the answer to everything, like the technicalities to everything. Anyways, and when people do that, I tend to not even want to get in the conversation. I just throw something silly out there, make everybody laugh, and then just duck my head out, you know. So she was asking a question or whatever, and one girl was telling her thing, and another girl was telling hers, and one girl had to go to a fertility doctor, and she knew everything about the doctor, the prescriptions, how much to take, the name brand, this and the other. So she got all the technicalities over there. Then the other young woman was telling her that she just believed that it was just God's timing, because she had been basically fooling around with her boyfriend, who is now her husband, but she had been fooling around with him for years and never got pregnant. So she felt like it was just God's timing, and she got pregnant. Okay. And they had talked about it for so long, and we were actually supposed to be doing something else. So when she came to me being crazy, I was like, yeah, you're just supposed to hunch. And of course everybody bust out laughing, and I was just like, you know, whatever. But immediately the Holy Spirit started reminding me about the fact that I prayed for a baby. I was prayed over about my fertility. I was prayed over, I was prophesied over by Prophet Nate Mitchell, by a prophetess Delmaro, came from Africa. Another prophet from Africa came all the way to little old town Lakeland, Florida, little old town, came here and prayed over me and prophesied over me, and came from other places with a word from God concerning my baby, concerning my fertility, and concerning my situation. And I hadn't been telling anybody about the thoughts, because I had not been taking any precaution or using the birth control or anything for 5 years, and had not gotten pregnant. So in the back of my mind, I had actually started worrying a little bit. So anyway, that's a little bit of the story, but I said all that to say I was able to just let it rip. Like, I had to recant the little, you just got a hunch. And I was like, you know what, y'all, actually, what happened is, and I told them the story that I just told you about, you know, the prophets and the prayers and the dreams and all of that. And I was able to just say, give God the glory. I was able to just say that God did it. I was able to just say that where I may have been weak in my body, God was strong. I was able to just testify. I was actually able to expose myself as a woman of prayer. I was able to expose myself as a woman that's available to pray for and with you. I was able to expose myself as a person who believes in the miraculous power of God, and who have experienced the miraculous healing power of God. I was able to expose myself as that girl in their life, because I am in their life now. And just able to put myself out there as a woman who will distribute God in the earth if I have to. And I gave God the glory. And I just wanted to just take this time to just thank God for the opportunity. He came back in, he was like, no, this is what I did for you, and this is what you need to say. And immediately it just came out of my mouth without thinking twice. And no one was freaked out. They actually were very intrigued and had questions and were like, wow, you know. And I was just saying that I ended it all by just saying that God is amazing. And no matter, I said, I'm not afraid of the supernatural, but I'm not used to it either, because God is amazing, and he is. So I just wanted to say that God is amazing. So testify of his goodness here in the earth. Testify of his goodness. I'm going to go now because I got to go work out. But I want y'all to be blessed. And when you are blessed, it is so blessing. Okay? You have to be a blessing. So, y'all be blessed and be a blessing. I love y'all.